Hello guys, welcome back to Connor's Outdoor Activities. Today we're out sea fishing again, down Pakefield Beach again. There's been some nice fish coming out here recently, so we're giving it a go. We've got two rods out. Left hand rod has got one hook flat, the 3/0 hook with a squid bait on, and the right hand rod has got a 2-hook wire boom rig with 2 black lug baits on. Haven't been here long, so I don't know, just cast the rod in now so you won't miss nothing. We're in the old bivvy again, and yeah, we're just seeing how we get on. There's a little bit of wind out there, you shouldn't be able to feel any though, because you're in the bivvy. There's a few waves about, but nothing much. There's a little bit of wind that's meant to die off later, so that's good. Right, so I'll spin you around and show you what we got. Right, so that's the rods out there. Yeah, left one hook rig, 3/0 hook, squid bait, and right hand rod, 2-hook boom rig with 2 black lug baits, frozen black lug. So let's just see how it goes. High tide was pretty much just half an hour ago, maybe. Yeah, about half an hour ago I think. So we're right on the top of the tide now. We'll fish it right down and go on from there, I guess. Baits I've got today are fresh lug, fresh rag, squid, mackerel, prawn, a bit of bluey, and what else have I got? I think that's about it. Black lug and all that sort of stuff, what I normally have with me. So all we can do really, guys, is just wait and see what happens, really, can't we? I'm just opposite the Seafast building again today. I'll take you out a little bit later and just show you what's going on. And pretty much we'll go from there, I guess. There's quite a few people fishing today. Plenty of people up towards Lowestoft and plenty up towards that way, up towards Kessingland way. That's another spot I want to try one day, Kessingland. I also want to try Pakefield again, but under the cliffs. There's cliffs up there. I want to give it a go under there, see if there's a lot of fish down that way, and we'll give it a go there. But all we can pretty much do, guys, is just wait and see what happens. Yeah, so that's what we got bait wise, like I just said. Fresh lug, fresh rag, all that sort of stuff, what I normally have. Mackerel, squid, prawn, bit of bluey, black lug. And we'll see how it goes, and hopefully, guys, I'll be back when we got a fish to show, guys. Let's see if we can get a fish on the first cast. Right, guys, I just reeled in the left hand rod for the first time. Nothing on there, squid bait gone. So I've put a new squid bait on there, but there must be something down there because the bait is gone. So at least there's something there eating it. Probably a crab, but at least there's something there. So yeah, I just gave. Oh, is that right hand rod got a bite? No, I think that's just where the waves are probably hitting it. So yeah, the left hand rod has had one reel in. That's the 1-hook rig with the 3/0 hook on it. I'm trying that for a doggy or a ray or whatever. Yeah, the squid bait was gone, so I put a new bait on there, and that's out there again. Sort of same distance. And the right hand one has still got the 2 black lug baits on. I might check that in a minute, we'll see. Lovely, lovely weather. Let me just bring you out and show you. There you go. That's up there. Look. A few people fishing up there. Look. There you go. Let me just show you around. The beach hut, so that Seafast is up there. I'm in the peg with the tree in. Well, not the peg, the sort of bait, my trolley and all my set up in it. People fishing up there. Look. There you go. Look. And this is the sea. Alright, let's get you back in. Right. That's there. see what happened. Right guys, just reeled in the right end rod for the first time. Nothing on there, bait strip, so I put another little bit of black lug on there and a little mackerel strip, see if we can get anything. So a little tiny bit of black lug on one hook and a bit of mackerel on the other hook, like a just a sort of mackerel strip. And we'll just see how we get on. No fish yet, but we'll just see how it goes. All we can do is try, really, isn't it, guys? Quite a few people doing it. It's a lovely day, not raining, which makes a change. It's been raining pretty much every time I've been fishing for the last sort of 3 or 4 sessions, so it's nice to just have a day where it ain't raining. So no fish yet. Left hand rod has got squid on the one hook rig, and the right hand rod has got black lug and a piece of mackerel, like I just said. So all we can do is just see how we get on, guys. It's a lovely day. Nothing else to do, so why not be down here giving it a go? That's what I say. Right, come on fish. Right guys, I'm back again. It's in a couple of bites left hand rod, so I think we better just give that a look. That could be the waves what's hitting the line, but only way we'll know is if we have a look. So here we go. Nothing there, guys. Bait is gone. I'm going to try a bit of mackerel this time. Get that on now. Oh, sorry guys. Trying to get in. So yeah, That man just asked me what I've had. I said nothing yet, because I ain't had nothing yet. But yeah, just see how we get on, shall we? Just see how it goes. It's got mackerel bait on. That's on the 1 hook rig, and that's not too far out, about 20-30 yards. And I ain't gonna chuck them too far, because I had a little bit of weed around the leading knot then. You think what I'm gonna be getting if I get out 100 yards mark, that's gonna be getting covered, I reckon. But I'll try one later a bit further. That's the waves catching it. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have a session where the waves are gonna be hitting the line, I think. Never mind. But we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, as I say, mackerel on the 1 hook flapper on the left hand rod, and right hand rod is 2 hook boom rig with mackerel and blacks. Yeah, mackerel and a little bit of black lug. So let's just see how it goes. Hopefully there'll be a fish soon, guys. Right guys, just reeled in the left hand rod. Got Mr. Whiting on a mackerel bait. Oh, come here. It's a bit of a wriggler. It's a bit of a wriggler, guys. But here he is. Nice size whiting, that is. There you go. Mr. Whiting. There you go, you can see the bit of mackerel in there. Mr. Whiting. Oh, come here. It's a bit of a rig. Whoa. It's a bit of a wriggly one. Come here. Sorry guys, he's wriggling about. See that? Got his bit of mackerel. There you go, Mr. Whiting. Let's get him back. Yeah, that's on the left hand rod on a bit of mackerel. Just reeled that in. Felt a bit of weight there. Mr. Whiting on the end. Not too bad. So there we go, guys. First fish of the session. Woohoo! Whoa, there we are, guys. That's out there again with another mackerel bait on. Same place. See if we get any more. That's that whiting was caught on the left hand rod. That is the 1 hook flapper rig 3/0 hook with a sort of little strip of mackerel on. Mackerel fillet. So we'll just see how it goes and see if there's any more out there. Time is now 4:10. So all we can do is just wait and see what happened now, can't we? One whiting, so at least we ain't blank. Not a bad size one either, so that was alright. I'm sat in my bivvy, I'm nice and warm sort of thing. I wouldn't say nice and warm, it ain't gonna be like you sat at home, but that's lovely. There's no wind in here, it's lovely and sheltered. So let's just hope that there's some more fish turn up soon. One whiting so far, guys, not too bad. Let's see if we can bring some more to the camera soon. Right guys, just reeled in right hand rod. That's the wire boom rig what had a bit of fresh lug this time, and a bit of mackerel. And we got Mr. Whiting on. Just oh, well, it's a bit wriggly. There you go, guys, Mr. Whiting. Second fish of the day, or second fish of the session, sort of thing. There he is. That's definitely a whiting. Hello, everybody. There you go, Mr. Whiting. Just turn him round. Oh. There you go, Mr. Whiting. Right, let's get him back. So there we go, not too bad. Second fish of the session. See if we can get some more, guys. Whiting number 2. Whee! Right guys, that's that right hand rod out there again. I put 2 mackerel baits on there this time. 2 mackerel baits, 2 bits of mackerel fillet. Thought, well, if we catch, well, that's the second whiting I caught on mackerel, so if they're going for mackerel, we might as well put some mackerel on. But But on the left hand rod this time might try a bit of rag, or I'll put a bit of lug on. See if we can get a codlin, something like that. Codlin, bass, never know. You never know what might be out there, so we'll try that. It's now 4:30, so we're not doing too bad. At least we caught, at least we ain't blanked. We had 2 whiting, so that's not too bad. It's alright. Right, so let's see what else turn up. There's quite a few people fishing down here, but that's alright. It's a lovely day, I don't blame them really. That's lovely. Yeah, sitting in this bivvy, it's lovely and cosy. Right guys, just reeled in the left hand rod that had the mackerel bait on. Nothing on there, so I've changed that over to a fresh lug bait. See what happened. I'll give that a good old whack out there and just see what happened, guys. It's bending round a bit. I suppose I better loosen it up in a minute. But yeah, we're not doing too bad. 2 whiting, so that's not too bad. I'll put a fresh lug on there, see if we can get a codlin or a bass, something like that. But whiting will do me. At least we're catching something. That's the main thing. Because all we can do is try, innit, guys? That's pretty much all we can do when we're fishing, and it's just put a bait out there. If it catch a fish, if it don't, well, we just come back another time and see if we can catch the next time, don't we? Just try all different baits, and if none of them work, well, there ain't a lot else we can do apart from trying different rigs, which is what I do. If I don't catch on one rig, I normally switch over to the other. Depends on what rig I'm on, to be honest, and what sort of conditions I'm in and where I'm fishing, I guess. But yeah, right hand rod is the 2-hook rig, wire boom rig. That's got 2 mackerel baits on there, and then the left hand one has got a fresh lug on. So let's just see how it goes on, guys. Let's see if anything else turn up. There's somebody up to the right who's just gone in the water for a swim. Rather him than me. But yeah, let's see what turns up next. It's a lovely day. We couldn't ask for a better day, to be honest. Lovely sunshine, lovely. What more could we ask for? Right guys, I'm just going to take you out the bivvy and just show you around again, just in case you didn't catch it last time. Right, let's have a look. So here we are, a little bit of wind. There you go. See, fast, man. Here we are. There's some dogs having a play behind me. There we are. There's the rods. That's up towards Kessingland. That's the church up there. Look. And that's people fishing down there. And here we are. And this is us fishing here. That's the beach huts all along there. Well, they go all the way down there, they do. But yeah, and there's them new ones up there. Them ones there. Right, so let's get back in the bivvy. And here's us here, guys. In the bivvy, let me just take you from behind so you can see it. There you go, Shakespeare's salt. There we are. Let's take you in. Right. There we go. Right. That's showing you around. Let's see if we can get some more fish. As I say, left hand one has got fresh lug on, and the right hand one has got 2 mackerel baits on. So all we can do, guys, is wait really. And hopefully show you a fish soon. Here we go, guys. See if we can get, see if something nice turn up. Right, guys. Right, so I just reeled in the left-hand rod. That's the one with the fresh lug on. Nothing on there, bait strip. Just and then reeled in the right-hand rod. That's got the 2 mackerel baits on. We've got Mr. Whiting on. Another whiting. Not too bad, is it? There he is. Oh. Bit wriggly. Bang my head on the roof. There you go. Mr. Whiting, look. Mr. Whiting. There he is. Right. Let's get him back in. You can get that baited up there. I'll get that baited up with 2 more mackerel baits. They seem to be liking the mackerel. So I'll get that baited up with 2 more mackerel baits. Get that out there. Hopefully, guys, there'll be another fish soon. That's 3 whiting so far, not too bad. Right, guys. About time I reeled in the left-hand rod. We'll just go and see what's on there. So here we go. Right, guys, I think there's a little whiting on the end right down there, but we've got a bit of weed, so what I'll do, I'll get the weed off and I'll bring you back when we got the whiting on the whiting in here, pretty much. I'll bring you back when I've got to show you the whiting. Right, so I'll be back in a minute. But yeah, not too bad. Right, guys, back again, got all that weed off. We've got Mr. Whiting on the end, like I said. There's Mr. Whiting. There he is. Mr. Whiting. It's not a codlin, definitely a whiting. Spin it round. Bit of a lively one. Mr. Whiting. There you go. Oh, it's a bit wriggly. There you go. Mr. Whiting. Right, let's get him back. Let's get him back, guys. Hopefully there'll be some more soon, guys. Right, guys. Not a bad whiting, was it? It's alright, it weren't massive, but it was alright. That was on fresh lug bait, got that back in. Quite a bit of weed on there though, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. So yeah, it weren't too bad. Some people just fishing up there. They're just set up. So yeah, so how many whiting is that now? Must be 4, could be 5, I don't know. 4 or 5 I think. So not too bad. A little bit slow, but never mind. At least we're catching, guys. At least we ain't blank. That's the main thing. It's just nice to be out here having a go. It's time to reel in the right end rod in a minute, I think. Obviously, if there's anything on there, I'll let you know. and we'll go from there really. It's now 5:45, so that's what's nice about it now. That's lighter for longer, so that's just nice, isn't it? I know a lot of the best fishing is sort of done in the darkness, but it's still nice to be out here in the daylight. It's just nice to be out to see what you're doing. But yeah, let's see if any more fish turn up soon. Right guys, just reeled in right hand rod. That's got the 2 mackerel baits on it, and we got another whiting. They seem to be loving the mackerel. That ain't the bad size one either. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bit wriggly, but there you go. Mr. Whiting. Definitely a whiting. You can see there's nothing under that. That's a Mr. Whiting. Wait, there we are. Bit wriggly. That's Mr. Whiting, just spin him round. It's Mr. Whiting. Mr. Whiting number 5 or 6, can't remember. But there you go, Mr. Whiting. Right, let's get him back. We'll get him back, get some more bait on. 2 more mackerel baits, or I might try 1 mackerel bait and 1 with a prawn on. 1 hook with a prawn on. And we'll go from there guys. So yeah, hopefully there'll be some more fish soon guys. Right guys, that's that out there again. Right hand rod, I put prawn on the top hook. They're a bit soft, but they'll do. Raw prawn, these ones. They are peeled raw king prawns. There you go. Put 1 of them on the top hook, and then a bit of mackerel on the bottom hook, and we'll see how that goes. Left hand rod has got lug on, but that don't seem to be doing a lot at the moment, which is strange. Normally the fresh bait normally works the best, but don't seem like it today. Seems like mackerel's going to work tonight, but it don't matter. I've got a bit. I ain't got loads, but we'll just see how it goes really. The time is now 6:05, so it's not going too bad. What we can do is keep trying it guys, and just see what else turn up really. But we ain't done too bad. We had half a dozen whitings, so that's not too bad. At least we ain't blank. I know you see quite a lot of whiting on the channel, but if that's all there is about it to catch, that's all I can catch really. I've been saying that last time you saw bass, thornback ray, and that sort of stuff, pouting, flounder, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that's not too bad. We've been having some good sessions. All we can do on this session guys is just wait and see what else happens. Right, I'll be back shortly hopefully with some more fish to show. Right guys, it's now 6:20. It's not too bad. I'll just spin you around about what's happening. That's just what's going on around there. And if I spin you that way, you probably won't see a lot, but that's just pretty much there. That's that. There's nothing else as of yet. I just checked the left hand rod lug worm was gone, so put a brand new lug on. That's out there again. Right hand rod, I still got the mackerel and prawn on. I ain't checked it since that went out there. But at the moment, fish bait seem to be doing the best at the moment. But that could all change. All of a sudden the fish could go on to like and lug and we could get through quite a few. So what we can do is just keep trying and just see what happens really, innit? That's pretty much all we can do, is just try our best, and what else can we do? That's pretty much all we can do. We'll just see how it goes. Got a few prawn, they're a bit soft, but they'll do. And then we've got a bit of mackerel, and we've got plenty of squid, that sort of stuff, so got plenty of stuff to keep us going. So we'll just see what happens, guys. Hopefully we'll catch a few more, but we had half a dozen whiting, so at least we ain't blank, that's the main thing. Now at least we caught a fish. Right, let's see what we catch next. Right, I've just made up a little tiny wrapped up piece of Bluey. I'll put that on the 2-hook flapper. I'll put that on maybe the top, well, the top or bottom hook, obviously. And I'll probably put a bit of mackerel on the other hook. We'll just try a bit of Bluey, see how that goes. Right guys, just reeled in right hand rod. I've got the prawn and mackerel on. I've got a whiting on if I can hold him. So whiting, yeah, definitely. There you are, another whiting. There you go. Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Whiting. There you go. It's Mr. Whiting. Got him on the prawns, that's good. Shows you that they'll eat anything. on the prawn. It's alright, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Mr. Whiting. There you go, look. Right, we'll get him back. We'll get him back in, and hopefully, guys, I'll get him back in. I'm gonna put prawn and that bit of Bluey on this time, and see how we go from there. Right, guys, it's now 7 o'clock. Not a lot has happened since I last spoke to you. Not a lot of fish. Not a lot happened. Not a lot has happened really. No fish to report back at the moment, guys. There's still them blokes fishing down to the right. There's still quite a few people fishing. Most of them have gone home actually. There's just one person. There's one person down that way. Down there. You might see his bivvy if I zoom you in. Don't know if you can. No, don't think you can. Just in the distance over there. Try and zoom you back. Right, so this is where we are, and there's them blokes just fishing there. And we're here. And not a lot has happened, guys. So let's see if a fish comes along soon. As I say, it's now 7 o'clock. What time is high tide? Let me just check. High tide is at... It's high tide. I mean low tide. Low tide at 8:13. Low tide 8:13. It's now 7:04. So that's not too bad. Yeah, 7:04 is the time now. And so that's about low tide in about another hour, sort of thing. Something like that. And all we can do, guys, is just keep trying, and I'll be back hopefully when we got a fish, guys. Right, guys, just reeled in left-hand rod. We've got the lugworm on, and we got Mr. Dogfish. Mr. Doggy. We just hold him up. There you go, guys, Mr. Dogfish. There he is, look. He's trying to curl up, so I'll just hold him out like that. There he is, Mr. Doggy. There you go, look. Oh, he's got a bit of blood on him. Don't know why, but there's Mr. Doggy, guys. Mr. Dogfish. Right. There you go. Mr. Dogfish. That's a dogfish. Right, I'll get him back. Get him back. Get baited up again. Hopefully there'll be some more fish soon, guys. So far we had whiting and dogfish. So that's right. Probably about half a dozen whiting and a doggy, so that's alright. Right. See if we can get some more fish soon. Right, guys, that wasn't a bad doggy. Only a little one, but that was alright. Right. I've got that left hand rod out there again with the fresh lug on. Now going to reel in the right hand rod. See if anything's on there. Let's have a look. Nothing on there, guys. No bait left. So let's get some more bait on and hopefully show you some more fish soon. Right guys, that's the right end rod out there again. That's got a bit of mackerel and a bit of bluey on. That's the last next time I bring it in, I'll try a couple of worm baits, or one fish bait and one worm bait, just to start using up the worms a bit. Otherwise, by the time we get to the end of the session, we're still going to have loads of worms left, which is no good. So we'll see what happens now, really. As I say, it's now 7:20, so not too bad. Just got to see what happened. We had that doggy on, so that weren't too bad. So at least we're caught. So we had 2 species so far, whiting and a dogfish. That's all right. At least we ain't blanked. That's the main thing. Not been a bad session. It's been all right. So let's see what happens next, guys. Hopefully there'll be some more fish to come. Right, guys. Been having a couple of knocks on the left-hand rod, so I reckon it's time to check it. Let's go and have a look. Well, there's nothing on there now. I thought I saw a couple of knocks on there, but it couldn't have been a fish. That must have been where the waves must have been hitting it or something like that. Never mind. Whatever was there is gone, so can't do nothing about it. Whatever was there is gone. So now we'll bait up with a nice lug bait. Get that out there, and that's on the 1-hook rig. So let's get that baited up. Putting this on the bait needle. There you go, and that's how I put it on the bait needle. And then what you do, that's the end where you put it up. That's like spiky at that end, you can probably see. And then this end, you've got the hole. See it, hole at that end. You put the hook in that hole, and then you push the worm around the hook. I think that makes the bait presentation a lot better. But some people might agree, some people might disagree. But that's just my opinion. Right, let's get the bait out there and see if we can get some more fish. Let's see if we can find some more fish, guys. Right, guys, it's pretty much getting dark now. There is still some light. It's still not dark, it's not fully dark yet, but I put the light on. I hope you can see the rods alright. Nothing since I last spoke to you all. It is now 5 to 8, so you see how we get on. On the right hand rod I've just put 2 ragworm baits, and on the left hand rod I've still got lugworm. We'll just see how it goes from there, pretty much. We'll be getting on for low tide soon, and that'll start coming the other way, and we'll see what happens there. So all we can do really is just see what happened. I think I got a bite left hand rod, guys. So I don't know, but it could be a bite. But yeah, it weren't as good as the last session I had here, but not all sessions are going to be great. Some are going to be slow, some are going to be alright. Just depends, doesn't it? So all we can do is just hope we're going to get some more fish soon. That's all we can hope for. Them fellas are still fishing up there. Look. You can just about see them. Look. And then we're here. So right, let's see if we can catch some more fish soon. I know I keep saying that, but that's all we can do, isn't it? Is just hope something else turn up soon. We had that dogfish, that was alright, and we had numerous whiting. So and what more can we ask for? We caught a fish, so that's what we come to do. So we achieved it, really. I mean, we come to catch some fish, and we've done it. So yeah, not too bad. Let's just hope we can get some more. Right guys, just reeled in left hand rod. That's one what's got the lugworm bait on it. And we got Mr. Whiting on. Here we are. Oh, is that alright? Or is that a bit high? There you go, look, Mr. Whiting. Is that still a bit bright? You can't see it now. There you go, Mr. Whiting. Just spin him round. There he is, Mr. Whiting. There he is, Mr. Whiting. Right, we'll get him back. And then we'll see what happens next. That was caught on lugworm. It's now 8:10. Not too bad. Let's hope some more come along. Right guys, I'm back again guys. It's now nearly getting on for 8:30. Just reeled in the right hand rod, snagged up, lost my gear, that's no good. So just put another rig on, put 2 lug on, see how that goes. And that went far out either when I snagged up. That's only on the inside, but you just don't know what's lying down there, do you? You just don't know what you got in front of you. So we'll just see how we get on. See how that goes now. As I say, it's now pretty much 8:30. So we got a bit of time as yet. We'll give it a bit of time and see what happens. It's gone a little bit quiet at the moment, but never mind, that's how it goes sometimes. It will go quiet sometimes, it ain't going to be busy all the time. All we can do guys is just wait and see if anything else turn up really. I'm nice and comfy in my old bivvy. Using up the old fresh bait, rag, lug, all sorts of different bits I'm trying to see if we can find some different sort of fish. Apart from whiting, but whiting are fine to catch, whiting are pretty cool. I don't mind catching it to be honest. There's a lot of people who moan about them, but I don't know why people moan about catching whiting for. At least it's better than sitting here catching nothing. I'd rather sit here and catch something. If it was sit here and catch nothing all day, or sit here and catch whiting all day, I'd rather sit here and catch whiting all day. At least you'd be having a bit of sport and a bit of fun. But that's everybody's opinion. I can't. I'm just speaking for myself, sort of thing. But yeah, we're in the old bivvy. It's doing its job nicely tonight. Yeah, as I say, left hand rod, I've still got the one hook flapper on with 3/0 hook, and the right hand rod has now got a 2-hook flapper rather than a 2-hook boom rig, because I just lost a 2-hook boom rig in a snag. It was coming in alright, and then all of a sudden it tightened right up. I just couldn't get it out, and I walked it down the beach and it snapped off and it was gone, so never mind, that's that gone. What we can do now is just hope this one don't snap and go. And we can hope for now is hope some more fish turn up. It's dark now, so hopefully it might start fishing better. But all we can do is just try on it and just see what happens next. It's a good thing with sea fishing, you just don't know what's going to be coming out next. You could be pulling in white and all of a sudden you pull in a 5-pound ray, so you just don't know, do you? You just have to, yeah, we just got to wait and see what happens next. Right guys, so let's see what fish we can find next. Right guys, just had a really good bite on the left hand rod, went to strike it, reeled in, nothing there, missed it. Damn it, that's no good. That's really a shame, because that looked like a really good bite, but never mind. We just got to wait and see what happened now, really. I just put a big old lugworm on there and got that back out there. I didn't show you on camera because you wouldn't see it much anyway, because it's getting pretty dark now. But yeah, we're giving it our best shot anyway. Obviously I'll show you when we get some more fish, but nothing is really going on at the moment. We had that good bite, so there's definitely something out there was trying to play tricks. Yeah, that definitely, there was definitely something there. Went to strike it and just no weight there, nothing, so I don't know. Don't know what it was. Must have missed it, that's the only thing I can think of. There's a fish there and I missed it. That's no good, is it? Bit too bright on it. There you go. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that's happened so at the moment. The right hand rod has been fairly quiet. I ain't had anything on it for a little while, but it ain't going to be busy all the time. There will be times when you'll just sit here and it just be quiet for a while. You ain't going to catch every minute of the day. But yeah, we're trying our very best. That's all we can really do, really, isn't it? It's just nice to be out and just sitting down here enjoying ourselves, really. That is pretty much what we're doing. It's a lovely evening, as I say. There's hardly any wind now, so it's lovely. It's nice to be out here giving it our best shot, really. All we can do is just keep trying, really, and just see what happens next. As I say, it is now 20 to 9, so getting fairly late, but it's not too bad. We'll just have to see what comes and bites the hook next, if anything. But let's just keep our fingers crossed that we get a few more fish turn up. If not, we had a fairly decent session, probably 7-8 whiting and a doggy, so can't complain. We have caught fish. At least we haven't sat here and blanked, so that's the main thing. Right guys, just reeled in the right hand rod. That's the one that's got the 2 lug baits on. Got Mr. Whiting on. There you go guys. Oh, let me just turn that down just a little bit. Can hold him out to you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And there he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry guys. A bit of a wriggler, that one. There you go. Mr. Whiting. There he is. Mr. Whiting. There he is, look. Oh, whoa, whoa. Come here. Come here, Mr. Whiting. One last look. There you go, Mr. Whiting. Right. Just get him back in. That was on the right hand rod. That's almost got the the one what's got the 2 lug baits on, that was. Right, so let's get him back, hopefully get some more. Right guys, I'm back again. That whiting went back alright. We're back out on some new baits, two more lugworm baits. Not too bad, we're catching a few fish, which is the main thing. We must be dead on, no, we're past low tide now. It must be starting to come the other way now, sorry. Yeah, must be starting to come the other way now. Because it's now 9:10. I think low tide was about an hour ago if I remember rightly. So it must be starting to move a little bit now. Probably not a lot, but that's probably now starting to move. Hope you can see the rods alright. Let me just zoom you in just there. There you go. But yeah, we aren't doing too bad. We had whiting species so far, a whiting and a dogfish. So let's just see what else happens. See if anything else turns up. Yeah, I'm just using fresh lug at the moment. I've got a bit of fresh rag, all that sort of stuff. Might have a hot chocolate in a minute, guys. Got the old flask down it. And just see how it goes. If I just spin you around to the right, you might not see a lot. There ain't nobody fishing, I don't think. No, don't think so. That's there, and we're here. So let's just see what happens next, guys. See if we can pull some more fish in. As I say, it is now 9:10. We'll see how it goes. Oh, is that a bite right end rod? It could well be. That looked like a bite. That did look like one, but I don't know if that is a bite. Next rod to try anyway is the left hand one, just to refresh the bait pretty much. Don't know if that was a bite. Not too sure. Right guys. Just reeled in left hand rod, that's the one with the 1-hook flapper on with the 3/0 hook, and we've got Mr. Whiting on. Let me just turn that down a little bit, don't know if you can see that. That's Mr. Whiting. I'll just turn it up a little bit, I don't know if I need to. No, definitely not, don't need to turn that up. But there's Mr. Whiting. See if I can just hold it out to you. He's a bit of a wriggler. Whee! There he is. Come here. That's Mr. Whiting. Mr. Whiting, there you go. Oh, whoa. There you go. Mr. Whiting. Oh. Alright, I'll get him back, guys. He's a bit of a wriggly one. I'll get him back. Just have one more look. There you go. Mr. Whiting. There you go, guys. Right, let's just try and do something here. Right, let's get him back in, guys. So let's get him back in. Sorry about that, the light went out for a minute then. But yeah, there we are. Right, let's get him back in the water. Right guys, I'm not too sure what happened there. Seems like some reason the last clip was very dark. Don't know why that happened, but probably because I didn't have my light bright enough, but I had to have it low because I was holding the fish. But yeah, weren't too bad. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, not a bad little whiting. We're starting to catch a few now. As now it's dark. Now it's dark. They've come in, and I think I've got a bite right end rod, guys. Yeah, I think there's a bite there. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, now it's dark, the fish have come in, I guess. Yeah, we're getting a few now, aren't we? So that's good. Not a bad little white, and that was alright. He's gone back in. Got two, no, that's that's the rod what's got one hook on it, so it's got a nice big lug on there, back out there again. Oh, got a bite right end rod, definitely. If I zoom you in, you can probably see that. If I zoom you right in, oh, there you go. See that? Look at that knocking, right end rod. Look at that. Yeah, I'm sorry that last clip was a bit dark. I don't know what happened there. I've got to sort out getting a light for him a bivvy. That's what I've got to do next. That's the next thing I've got to purchase, I think. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let's see if we can catch some more fish. I think I could have a fish on that right end rod. I don't know. We'll give it a look in a minute, I think. Yeah, I better reel it in a minute, and we'll go from there. Really. As I say, it's now nearly, it's 25 past 9, so we'll just see how it goes, really. And we'll just go from there. That's all we can do, really, isn't it? And we'll see what else turns up. Right, guys, just reeled in the right end rod. That's what had the 2 lug baits on it. Saw that really nice bite, didn't I? Think I show you on the camera. I must have done. If not, I had a really, yeah, if you didn't see it, that was a really good knocking bite. That was a nice bite, and yeah, reeled it in. That felt tight, and it got in. There's nothing there, so I don't know. Felt tight all the way through. When it was coming in, I thought I had something on there, but maybe I didn't. It might have dropped off on its way in. I don't know. I couldn't see because the tide is so far down. You see, I was going to go down to see if I could see it, but I couldn't see nothing. Or maybe I was just dreaming. That definitely felt like I had something on there, but never mind. Never mind, I've got 2 ragworm baits on this time on the right hand rod. The left hand rod has still got a lugworm bait on it. I think we'll keep lugworm on that rod and then probably put rag on the other rod. We'll go from there, really. The time is now 9:30, getting on for 5 and 20 to 10. Well, you're getting on for 25 to 10, so not going too bad. Been a pretty decent session. We caught some fish, which is the main thing. I've really enjoyed it. It's been alright. We've caught some fish, which is what we've come for, really, isn't it? So that's mission accomplished, really. Let's see what happens now. I don't think I'll be here too much longer. Maybe another couple of hours, maybe not. I won't be here another 5-6 hours because that'll make it a big long session then. But we'll see how we get on. Might give it till, I don't know, it's now 25 to 10. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll let you know. And then we'll go from there, really. And obviously I'll show you when we get a fish. I'm sorry that clip was a bit dark. I'll have to invest in a bit more light so that I can light up the area a bit more. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I hope you're enjoying the video. Hope it's okay. So yeah, let's just see what happened now. Right guys, just reeled in left hand rod. It's now 5 past 9 and we got Mr. Whiting on, so let's show you him. Let's show you him. I know it's a little bit dark, but there's Mr. Whiting. There he is. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's definitely a wriggly. Come in. Mr. Whiting. Oh. Mr. Whiting, there you go. Mr. Whiting. Oh, I'll get him back. You don't seem to want to be handled, do we? Right, I'll get him back. I'm sorry it's a little bit dark. Sorry it's a little bit dark. I'll let her invest in some light, and like I've been saying. Right, I'll get him back. Oh, that's a bit brighter. It's a bit better. Right, I'll get him back And I'll get that baited up again. That was on the left hand rod with lugworm on. Right, we'll get him back. Right guys, I'm back again. No fish since I last spoke to you. I'm going to be packing up in about another hour. It's now 10:30, so I'm going to be packing up about 11:30. So I'll obviously let you know what happened in the last hour of the session. Not sure if we'll get any more fish, but that's gone quite dead at the moment. There was a few fish coming about, but that seemed to have died right off now. All we can do is just see what happened. Yeah, so it's gone a little bit quiet at the moment, but we'll just see what happened. I think I did have a little tap on the left hand rod, but I ain't too sure. But we'll just see what happened in the last hour and I'll let you know how it goes, really. I'll obviously bring you back if we get any more fish, and then we'll go from there. It's now, yeah, 10:30, so give it till 11:30. That'd have been a pretty good session then. It means we would have been here since 3 this afternoon, so it would have mean that's been about an 8-hour session, which is plenty long enough. That's plenty long enough when you're sometimes doing at least 1 or 2 or maybe 3 sessions a week. That's enough. 8 hours. You think if I do that 3 times a week, that's 24 hours. Quite a bit of fishing, that is. But yeah, so we'll we'll see how it goes, and we'll just see what happened in the last hour of the session. Speak to you on a bit. Right guys, it's now 5 to 11. Just reeled in right hand rod and we got our first double shot, and it's Mr. Flatty. 2 flatties. What about that? And look at that. Oh, give me a second, he's a bit of a wriggler. Mr. Flatty, look. Mr. Flatty. Flatty number 1. Get that stone off him. Flatty number 1. That's Flatty number 1. And here's Flatty number 2. Here's Flatty number 2, guys. There he is. Flatty number 2. So if I hold them together, that's 2 flatties, guys. There we are. Right, let's get him back in the water. 2 flatties, nice one. Not too bad. Right, let's get them back in. I'm still going to be packing up at 11:30 though, because I'm getting a bit knackered now. Right, we'll get them back. Who knows, I might get another fish before we pack up. Who knows? Right guys, I'm back again. Just reeled in the right hand rod for the final time tonight. And we got Mr. Flounder, I think. Or, no, I don't think it is. It's flounder or a dab, I don't really know what it is. But here it is. Whatever it is, don't know what it is, but there it is. Got a bit of ragworm out of his mouth, because that's what I give him. How's that? Is that a bit better? That looks better. There you go, Mr. Ragworm. Mr. Ragworm. Mr. Dab Flounder. I'm not too sure what that is. Looks like a flounder, because that's all green, but I don't know. I'm sure someone will tell me. So there you go. There we are. Alright, let's get him back. And we'll reel in the other rod and I'll let you know if there's anything on there. We'll just see. Hopefully we'll, who knows, there might be one more fish before the end. If not, we had a pretty good session. Right guys. Oh, bit dark. Right guys, there you go, that's the end of this session. Oh, is that blurry? That's alright, sorry about the light flashing. Yeah, I just reeled in the left hand rod for the final time tonight, nothing on that. So the last fish of the night was that sort of weird coloured flatty. I think it might have been a flounder, not sure, could have been a dab, don't know. But yeah, that's it for this session guys. I want to thank you all very much for coming in to support the channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up. And also please subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps the channel out. I'd really appreciate it if you did. And also share me out please on your social media platforms, on your community pages. That'd be awesome too. That'd help the channel out as well. And yeah, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up and that, and please comment underneath what you thought of it. And yeah, so thank you very much for coming in everyone and to watch the video. And I'll see you all in the next one, guys. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye for now.